for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Brian?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
And I like Jordan Canada. You know, she's a little smsmaller at 5'6", but she piles up the steals, is normally amongst the league leaders, and is so quick. I mean, she is a menace guarding the ball.
Nice shot by Boston.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open.
Pass to Smith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
To the right side. Here's Clark. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
That shot by Collier, no good.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down. An adaptable scorer, Bonner shows the ability to outduel opponents on contact finishes.
The 2024 top pick, Caitlin Clark. We've never seen a player enter the league with her level of height, and it's deserved.
It's crazy. I mean, you're talking about Caitlin Clark setting the scoring record for career points in college, shattering viewership records as well. Lots of people excited to see Clark in the W. It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
This one for 3. Pass to Carlton from outside the arc. They get it again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Boston, covered by Smith. Goes up from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot.
A multi-talented player. I like when Bonner scans the floor and finds the open teammate.
To the paint. Smith. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clark. And the foul on Williams. That's her first foul.
Tried to step in and cut her off, but not quick enough.
Yeah, just one step late to get there and didn't establish position.
Just a tough play for that defender.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Clark, she's guarded by Williams. Clark, that was good.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Now here's McBride. D right on her. No good there with the step back J. Boston outside. Here's Mitchell. And she misses the go-ahead basket. And now the Lynx fast break. And the basket by McBride.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Now here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game. Boston good.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
Now the Lynx with it. And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
The assistant to Bonner.
The Lynx trailing. Right outside. Smith, no good. Boston up top. 8 points for her. Here's Howard. Got a piece of it. Pass to Boston. Shoots over Williams. And it's good off the back.
Nice jumper. It's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
To the inside. Here's Smith. And she banks in the layup.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Mitchell outside. Bonner outside. Shoots from the baseline. Back to Mitchell. Clark outside. Shoots over Williams. And Collier pulls it down. On the wing, Courtney Williams. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Miller. And that makes it a tie ball game. Here's Wheeler. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bonner. Shoots over Miller. Bonner with the bucket.
Go, go.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
And they got behind, but they hung in there. And they didn't let it get out of hand.
Fever foul.
Oh my God.
Sophie Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Alyssa Peely. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Wheeler. Pass to Hole. She knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together, and they may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did she get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think she got it off in time. The replay, it leaves little doubt.
But certainly, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
Absolutely. Let's get these calls right in our game.
And they've taken a look at it, and they're overturning the call. They're calling the basket good.
Well, guys, this is why we have replay, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. Good job to take a second look at it. It would have really been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
We won.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both.
I won. Yeah.
And the second quarter getting
over
underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
The Fever with the lead. Inside, Dantas. Soft touch off the glass.
In the paint, Dantas insists on getting her shot. Doesn't allow contact to slow her down.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
And Courtney Williams, here we go.
And shots good by Peely.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Down low. Here's Cunningham. Minnesota grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Here's Uhas. Yes. Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets.
Who's
Good
that?
dish.
Wallace misses.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
And here's Indiana.
Pass to Wheeler. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And the touch Wheeler has inside is remarkable. For a smaller player, she looks confident attacking from there.
Now here's Peely.
To the wing on the left. Tries a three. And that one's good.
Letitia
Heidemann.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. What do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me, I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
Mitchell, shot good.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Collier. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
And the foul called on Collier.
First personal
That's her
foul.
first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Indiana now. They lead by 4. Howard. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
McBride outside. To the middle.
Smith. She's guarded by Boston.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Carlton. And it's blocked by Kelsey Mitchell. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Here's Heidemann. No good on the quick three.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Here's Heidemann. Six on the shot clock. And the layup falls.
Letitia Heidemann.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Nice shot by Boston.
The assist. Caitlin.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Heidemann. She's got 5. Off target at the rim. Mitchell left side. That one drops for her second bucket. Parker 2 for 4.
I cannot.
Just a strong
Bro,
finish through
I'm the
contact.
better
Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be
2
outmuscled.
minutes remaining in the
I love to see that kind of
Let's
physicality.
go, let's go.
Now here's McBride.
No, 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 no. Ah!
Mitchell grabs the board.
Yeah.
Here's
That's
the
up.
Fever with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Shoots. Bonner can't hit. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Carlton. Here's Collier. Here's McBride. Yes, and it's Napheesa Collier picking up the assist.
Unselfish play by Collier. This team loves having her.
Boston outside. Over Smith. But they get it back. The second chance effort. And Mitchell with the land.
Stop playing with me.
What a bad time for these defenders to
cannot
just be
beat me.
standing around watching. I mean, not while the ball's in her hands.
Pass to Smith. And here's Heidemann. Drills the three-pointer.
Natisha Heidemann.
Now Clark. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. The three ball. That shot off. And they can go 2 for 1.
Most importantly, play it smart.
To the left side wing. Out to the left wing. Carlton's shot is off. So it's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Bonner. Heidemann grabs the miss. Now the Lynx with it. Collier outside. Pass to Heidemann. Back to Collier. Fades and shoots. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Beaver ahead of 5. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you at
Your youth squad.
It's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here.
Man, really just an impressive game that Aaliyah Boston has put together.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot
Run it back,
selection
run it back.
has been phenomenal.
Yes.
Minnesota trailing.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Pass to Boston.
Good for her 8th field goal. She's attempted a dozen shots.
You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. That pick wasn't all that effective, but it got her just enough room to get the shot off.
Smith up top. Natasha Howard pulls it in. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
So the Lynx now. They trail by 7. Here's Williams. Not gonna go that time. Good D by Natasha Howard. Shoots from 14. Out to the wing. Second shot opportunity. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Williams. And here are the Lynx now. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Howard, McBride covering. Pulls up on the wing. Count it.
Nice to see Howard keep the mid-range shot alive. She's good at taking what the defense gives her.
Collier inside. Howard's there. Collier, that's good.
Assist from
She had her head on a
Courtney
swivel
Williams.
and was able to still pick out the pass and get the
Timeout for the
assist.
Fever.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. One thing about Napheesa Collier, she's great at many things. She's not a specialist. She's well-rounded.
about this? I mean, she's been top 10 in the league in scoring, rebounding, steals, blocks. I mean, that's 4 of the 5 major food groups. She gives you everything at a high level.
Wallace. And Peely pulls it down. Here's Minnesota. 7-point differential. There's the triple. Yes.
Alyssa
Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
I can't believe it. They
go,
cannot
ladies,
forget
go.
about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Inside. Boston with the bucket.
Well, Cunningham is such an impressive distributor, and passes like these are why her teammates love playing with her.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Now the Fever moving it up. Here's Wallace. And a kind roll
stop
that
the
time on the
illegal.
rim as that one falls in. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Where she go?
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Uhas.
Great job of crashing the offensive
42,
glass.
46.
Now she stayed with it for some hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to
That's it.
Cunningham. Tries again. Bucket is good.
Endless motor of Sophie Cunningham. So tough to guard. She's always moving.
And here are the Lynx now. Trailing here by 8. Down low. Peely.
No.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes
Assist
down.
goes to
A nice
Jalen
conclusion to a
McBride.
good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Cunningham up top. Shoots over Peely. Pass to Wallace. Over McBride. Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball.
Lynx
There's no
ball.
excuse for that turnover. That's just a
Substitution on the
straightforward
court.
pass gone wrong.
Williams with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Uhas. It's hauled in by Boston. Here's Bonner. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Stop, pop, drop. Bonner, excellent body control. One of the reasons she can really score the basketball.
Carlton. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney
3
Williams.
points.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Miller. Pass to Uhas. Off target with the 3. The Fever leading. Now here's Clark. Wing shot on the way. That one goes in.
Such an unselfish player. Bonner is one of the best passing forwards in the WNBA, constantly looking to get everybody involved.
Courtney Williams for 3. Minnesota gets it back.
They get it back again. How many offensive rebounds have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And shots good by Peely. And here's Clark. She's got 5. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
Caitlin.
Yeah, big time. That's me.
Outside Williams.
Get
Goes
back.
back up.
Get back.
And the rebound goes to the Fever.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Shots good by Dunn.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock.
Indiana.
And as we end the third quarter,
The Minnesota Lynx.
and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her. Not something that the majority of them possess.
Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Kayla McBride draws the double. For three, Napheesa Collier. And Clark pulls it down.
And here's Indiana.
And the shot goes in.
Inside, Dantas makes a good use of her size. That's what allows her to get to her shot.
Here's Peely. Natasha Howard with the rebound. Clark outside. Pass to Howard. And again, it's Indiana converting.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Outside Williams. Looking to get it going. The kick out to McBride. And the Lynx miss again.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now the Lynx with it. It's a 14-point game. Collier can't get it to go.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Shots good by Dantas.
Just 2 points. The assist from Kelsey Mitchell.
And here are the Lynx now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Pass to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Collier. Bonner defending.
And terrific defense at the rim, got right in her path.
And you know they'll be worrying about her next time they take it inside, too. And really, that's what great defenders do to you.
And here are the Lynx now. They trail by 18. Here's McBride. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets. And I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
And now the Lynx fast break. Here's Collier. The shot, no good. Good D by DeWanna Bonner. Back to Clark. Softly drops in the floater.
A quality passer at her position. Howard enjoys finding her teammates in their spots.
Smith takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Williams.
And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
And when you talk about Natasha Howard, you have to look at more than those scoring numbers. Her impact goes deeper than that.
I think sometimes, you know, us as broadcasters, analysts, we can normally measure players a little bit too much in terms of scoring average. Howard's won 3 titles in major part because of her defense. She's won a Defensive Player of the Year, and she does so many things on the floor that don't show up in the box score.
And she makes the first, but misses the second.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Pass to Boston.
Over Collier.
Boston, shot is good.
Well, they've built this league who plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Carlton gets the bucket.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice
Timeout
job
for the
taking it
Fever.
right to the tin for the layup.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
2 minutes remaining.
And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Out of bounds. Lynx ball.
So the Lynx now. 17-point game. Pass to Smith. Carlton. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Mitchell outside. Over McBride. And that's collected by Kayla McBride. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, this is the confidence that McBride has in herself. She understands how to carve through defenses with her ball handling.
And obviously, the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
Team
I
foul.
mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark's bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
So she gets them both.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Lisa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games in the Lynx. They missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
And what a contribution we've seen from Boston.
She has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit the damage she's doing inside.
And the Lynx miss again.
These guys are sick.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And the shot goes down.
The passing skills of Dantas, fantastic at noticing when the defense has left someone open.
Here's Heidemann, guarded by Wheeler. To the paint, McBride.
Get
No
outta
good
here.
there. Some solid defense
out.
from Damiris Dantas. To the inside. Here's Howard. And down it
Yeah,
goes.
bro.
2 points.
Well,
boy.
if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Miller can't get it to go.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with herself. That's one she expects to make.
Here's Dantas. It's hauled in by Smith.
Well, you love the tough D, especially inside.
And that's exactly what she gives you, Tim. Constantly
God.
making her presence felt around the rim.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
They get it back.
Here's Cunningham. And there's the rejection. Now here's McBride.
Shoot.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for
Thank
what
you
they
to
can do
everyone
when
for
they're
coming
playing
out
at
and
their best.
supporting your team.
Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Yeah, that's me. Stop pulling me. Yeah, we won this thing. Stop playing. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, I won this game. Yeah. Alright. That's the end. Peace.